This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about the Eagles. And are we officially a run first team? Also, Jalyx Hunt, will he officially be in the rotation? And lastly, Ainias Smith coming back. But let's get straight into it. All right, man. So before we hop straight into it, I guess I got to talk about this. I've been trying to avoid it and avoid it and avoid it. When I say every wide receiver that want to get traded is linked to the Eagles, one point I think it was even Devontae Adams before he went to the Jets. Then DeAndre Hopkins linked to the Eagles. Now the new one is Cooper Cup. And the Cooper Cup thing is building steam. And Howie Roseman is the guy that's making the calls to the Rams to get Cooper Cup. Man, I told y'all, even when we got Jahad Dawson, I was cool with Paris Campbell. I was cool with Brenton Covey and Ainias Smith. No matter who got the starting job, I was cool with them. All we need the wide receiver three to do is when a number is called, just make the catch. And honestly, Jahad Dawson showed that last game. We didn't need him to make a spectacular catch against the Giants, but the last game, meaning against the Browns, it's like a third down. Jalen Hurts threw it to him on the sideline. He made the catch. That's all I asked the wide receiver three to do. When your number's called, just answer. And I'm cool with who we got now. Let's not trade more capital to get another wide receiver. It just makes no sense. It made no sense to me when we got Jahad Dotson. Y'all was calling me crazy because I'm like, well, Washington traded him within the division. Is there something wrong? And now he not living up to the hype, and everybody saying how we got fleeced. I'm like, well, we should have just kept the wide receiver threes we had because it really doesn't matter. The offense is going to run through Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, and when Dallas Goedert is healthy, he's going to get the ball. Hell, Grant Calcaterra is starting to find his way to get the ball too. So those going to be the guys that get the ball. And of course, Saquon Barkley. All we need the wide receiver three to do is just be available. Now, if you go get a Cooper Cup or DeAndre Hopkins, you got to really work them into the offense. And even with Jahad Dotson, we can't do that now. You can't do it now. So how would you do it adding a piece like that? And I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to give up some significant assets to get him. We already gave up a third round pick to get Jahad Dotson. So we're gonna give up another significant asset to get another wide receiver. I don't want another wide receiver. If I keep reading these rumors, man, I mean, possibly gouge my eyes out because I keep reading them. People keep sending them to me. I'm like, look, we're not getting another wide receiver. Please, we don't do that. If we do that, I'll be highly disappointed at Howie Roseman. Like, extremely disappointed. But the guy we should get, honestly, is Myles Garrett. Now, I see our names. If I see our names linked to him, yes. But I haven't read any rumors, heard rumors that the Browns are getting a lot of calls, but I haven't seen the Eagles linked to him. I've seen the Bears, but not the Eagles, surprisingly. I know the rushers been looking good. Bryce Huff and Nolan Smith and, Brandon Graham, Ben came alive. Like, the pass rush is getting there. But Myles Garrett is a game changer. Game changer. Like, what do I have to say about Myles Garrett that you guys don't know? And if the Eagles had to give up a second, possibly a first, I'll do it. For Myles Garrett, I'll pay the price. I will pay the price for Myles Garrett. Now that is a move like, yo, you'll be looking at this year like it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. But yes, that's a move I will make for sure. But let's get into the topics. All right. So let's talk about the Eagles officially being the run first team. Because Nick Sirianni was asked about it on WIP, and this is what he had to say.
We a running football team?
Damn right.
Yes.
I think I think you saall that anytime you go over 200 yards rushing, you can say that for sure. I think that we've been able to run. Since I've been here, we've been able to run the football efficiently. And John, we played some fullback football.
I
the other
saw.
day.
That's
Come on now.
awesome. Lead
Come on now.
ISO all day, baby. Blow them up.
Damn right. Damn right. And this better be the truth because like we're too talented, or we have too much of a talent at running back to be a pass first team. I'm telling you, get that run game going. You see more one-on-ones with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. You get chances with your paid wide receivers. So yes, I do believe we should be a run first team. The Eagles actually do it. I don't know. I don't know because we know Jeffrey Lurie is very pass happy for sure. So hopefully the Eagles can be a run first team. Let's let Fran Duffy break down Saquon Barkley game.
Let's take a look at two of Saquon Barkley's three longest runs of the day. Let's take a look at the first one, 55 yards. And the big thing that you're going to look at here is you've got four defenders making this box right here on the right side of your screen. These are the four guys that the Eagles have to block up. And now it's really just becomes all about angles and geometry at this point. Now, let's look at the play side defensive end. This is one of the toughest blocks here on the whole play. Fred Johnson has to try and get him inside at all costs. So whether he reaches him, tries and pulls outside and try and get him outside in, or if he just takes him up head on and just jars him inside. And that's exactly what Fred Johnson does. So job well done there from Fred Johnson. Now you got the defensive tackle, Dexter Lawrence. This is just going to be a pin down block from Landon Dickerson. Not easy to do against Dexter Lawrence, but Landon Dickerson gets the job done. You got to do the play side safety, the down safety. That's actually going to be A.J. Brown cracking down on the safety. And then last but not least, you've got the play side linebacker. That's going to be Tyler Steen, the guard, coming from the backside. He's going to release up. He's got to make a tough block there because he's out leveraged at the snap, but he's able to get hat on a hat and get the linebacker blocked. Now it just becomes Saquon Barkley one-on-one with the corner, but he's got a chaperone because here comes the pulling center, Cam Jurgens, out in front on this pin pull sweep, and he gets a good chunk of the corner, Deonte Banks. Saquon Barkley's off to the races, untouched, 55 yards down the left sideline. Outstanding execution there from the Eagles offense, the biggest play of the day. Now let's go to another one here, a 38-yarder. This one is just your simple zone read. Inside zone up front for the offensive line. That means you've got your double teams at the point of attack. You've got Landon Dickerson and Cam Jurgens working the play side D tackle. Then you've got Tyler Steen and Lane Johnson working the backside. The backside double does its job. The linebacker's out of the way because he's got eyes on Jalen Hurts in the backfield. No safety is going to stop Saquon Barkley with a head of steam at the third level. Saquon goes for explosive 38 yards. So what do you see? You see the Eagles' offensive line, the run schemes getting Saquon up to the second level, and then that explosive second and third gear from Saquon doing the rest. Explosive runs for the Eagles on the ground.
You see what I mean? Saquon, he's just too good. Then that offensive line is too good. I like Fred Johnson as a run blocker. I don't like him as a pass blocker. So we should lean more into the run game, especially while Jordan Mailata is out. Maybe we go more pass once Jordan Mailata comes in. But I'm telling you, that's the key for us, honestly, to start fast. Get the run game going. Just get it going. Let Saquon eat. And I'm telling you, the big play will be there. It will be there. Honestly, our explosion plays are coming from Saquon when you do them 20, 30, 40 yarders. So we should, really utilize that. Like, we bully one of the best, if not the best, defensive line in football right now, and that's the Giants. We bullied their front seven. So imagine what we could do to these other teams. Just saying, man. Take it into consideration. All right, so let's talk about the next topic, Ainias Smith possibly being back. Paris Campbell was cut. No, it's not for Cooper Kupp. He was cut to open up a roster spot, I believe, for Ainias Smith. Now, is it official? No, but was Howie and these guys were going to actually let Ainias Smith walk? Absolutely not. I'm happy that Ainias Smith is finally about to get an opportunity. Will he get opportunity far as, punt returning? I'm not sure because Vic Fangio don't really like Cooper DeJean punt returning. It could risk him getting hurt. I know Cooper DeJean has some really good punt returns, but if you have Ainias Smith back there, even though Ainias Smith don't look fast to me, he just move fast, but like straight line speed, he don't look the fastest to me. But you don't want your starting slot getting hit like that, and then a plus burning energy doing special teams. So, I do feel bad for Paris Campbell. I do, because I think he possibly right now, besides Brenton Covey, and Brenton Covey's on IR, I thought he was the best wide receiver 3 we had, even over Jahad Dotson. He the one that got a touchdown. Jahad Dotson don't have a touchdown, or any of our third wide receivers, if I'm not mistaken, or fourth wide receivers. But Paris Campbell, I mean, he showed something. He shows some potential, like he could be the best guy for that spot. But politics as usual. You traded a third round pick to get Jahad Dotson. You drafted Ainias Smith that just left him as the odd man out. So yeah, best of luck to Paris Campbell, and hopefully Ainias Smith can prove himself. Right. Let's get into the last topic. Jalyx Hunt. Will he finally be added to the rotation? But let's hear Vic Fangio talk about it.
And valuable was it to see guys like Jalyx and Sidney get real reps on defense at the end of the game?
Yeah, really important. It's good for those guys to get a handful of plays. In Sidney's case, he hadn't played in over, since whenever he got hurt last year. And Jalyx hadn't had defensive snaps since whenever he last played in the preseason. So it is very important for those guys to get out there, get a feel for what it's really like, the speed of the game from practice to a real game. So it is good to get that done.
Is there room for Jalyx to be part of that rotation?
Possibly, yeah.
What stands out to you?
Sound like a guy that's working, look like a guy that's going to be added to the rotation sooner rather than later. I think he should. I think he should get a few more snaps. Now, who do he take snaps from? I don't know, because Brandon Graham has been playing good. Nolan Smith been playing good. Now Bryce Huff is starting to step it up. And Josh Sweat, he been on this tier. So he's getting hot. So who do you take off? I don't know. But Jalyx Hunt, now that he's picking it up a bit, now I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable going into next year without Brandon Graham. Because then, like Jalyx Hunt, all those snaps that Brandon Graham getting, now Jalyx Hunt could get those snaps, or even Nolan Smith could get those snaps. I like the idea of Jalyx Hunt possibly getting more snaps. He deserves more than garbage time snaps for sure. Let's see what he could do against like starters and see, do he really got it. I like his speed. I like how he come off the edge. I like that he can actually play coverage, like how you like the edges doing, Vic Fangio. So hopefully again Jalyx Hunt get more snaps. But that's all I got for you guys today. And hey man, what do you think, and how do you feel about the news today? Jalyx Hunt would get more snaps. Then you have Saquon Barkley. Should we run the ball more and become officially a run first team? And this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.